You are about to experience the Skip Bayless Show, brought to you by FanDuel, America's #1 sports book. Another LeBron playoff flameout in Los Angeles, mostly uncriticized, followed by another leaked and planted excuse for said flameout. Yep, he and his inner circle just did it again. Rich Paul, you are the all-time greatest at excuse planning with key media members. Never seen anything quite like this. Congrats on this coup that you just pulled off, Rich Paul. I got to tell you, I laughed out loud the other day when I read the ESPN report that LeBron James has a sprained medial collateral ligament that will require 3 to 5 weeks of recovery. I got to tell you, a longtime NBA trainer I know very well immediately texted me soon after this story was posted, and he said to me in the text, "You cannot have a grade 2 MCL sprain and come back in a game. You can't. Even if you're LeBron bleeping James, Iron Man, you just can't. You need crutches to walk on a grade 2 MCL sprain, even if you're LeBron." Now, the play in question, you'll remember, happened with 8:39 remaining in Game 5 out here in Los Angeles. LeBron and Dante DiVincenzo accidentally collided. I just thought it was just, they're neither looking either way, and they collided. And LeBron, who is 5 inches taller than Dante and who outweighs Dante by, 65 or 70 pounds, went down like he'd been shot. Pretty soon, La Flop was trending on X, and I certainly had tweeted that LeBron flopped, so maybe I set the trending tone. But the point was, that collision certainly didn't look like one that injures a knee. I thought for a second that LeBron and Dante bang knees, which could obviously bruise a knee, even worst case scenario, could fracture a kneecap. But in this case, there was no dangerous twisting of LeBron's left knee, no falling against the knee with LeBron's left leg planted. That's when bad stuff happens. Now, if you want a play that could have sprained or torn a knee ligament, look no further than what LeBron did to Anthony Edwards in Game 4. Remember the second quarter? As Ant-Man went after a loose ball, his left leg was planted. And shockingly, at least to me, LeBron went diving for the ball and actually turned his body into that planted left leg belonging to Ant-Man. LeBron didn't try to turn away. He turned into the left leg. And that was just flat out dirty, all-time dirty. And I immediately tweeted precisely that. But I don't know. I guess I was the lone voice in the media wilderness. I didn't hear or see one other media person take issue with LeBron for that obviously dirty, dangerous play. I don't know. I guess at this point in his 22-year career, he's above and beyond even the most painfully obvious criticism. I guess if you fund the I Promise School in Akron, you're off limits from criticism for even a glaringly dangerous play in a basketball game. I don't know. Thank God Ant-Man was okay. I was frankly surprised he was okay. He was lucky, and so was LeBron, that Ant-Man was okay. Did LeBron ever dodge that one? Then in the fourth quarter, Game 5, when he and Dante DiVincenzo collided, LeBron went to the bench for a little over a minute before re-entering the game. And frankly, to my eyes, moving around, running, cutting, jumping, like he was 100%. No limp, no sign of a sprained knee that I could see, that anybody could see. But LeBron knew he needed an alibi after Game 5, after they got gentlemen swept by the T-Wolves. LeBron knows he's got the highest IQ in basketball, highest this side of Magic's in NBA history. There have just been, speaking of Magic and the Lakers, there have just been too many LeBron-Laker flameouts. As I always have said, the GOAT, quote unquote, always needs a scapegoat. He needs somebody to blame. He needs some excuse. So his billions of blind witnesses out there, those blind witness fans, can run with it, can use it to diffuse the potential for a new onslaught of valid criticism, often ignited by me. Nobody tells the fair and accurate truth about LeBron's performances to me the way I always have. I don't nitpick. I boulder pick. LeBron's playoff flameouts, especially in Los Angeles, are epic fails the size of boulders, Boulders, as in giant rocks. What a brilliant planted excuse this one was. God. Because there's no way to refute sprained MCL. There are obviously no more games to miss, and LeBron has played an NBA record 292 playoff games without missing one because of injury. Not missing one because of injury. Extraordinary. Iron Man. So would LeBron have missed a Game 6 if the Lakers had won Game 5 as they should have at home? I say absolutely not. He played the last 7.5 minutes of Game 5 without the slightest indication his knee was hurt. Not the slightest. Now, please keep this in perspective. LeBron has a history of comical excuse making after these flameouts, these epic fails. It all started May 14th, 2010. The day after LeBron's Cavs had blown a 2-1 lead and lost games 4, 5, and 6 to the Boston Celtics. Next day, I'm at ESPN, sitting on the First Take set, listening to the end of the Mike and Mike show, sort of across the floor from us. And I believe it was my man, Stephen A. Smith, who reported that LeBron, quote unquote, had to be sedated before games 4, 5, and 6 because of an issue with a teammate. You know the story. I don't need to get into it. And I'm like, what? He had to be sedated? Now, Cavs owner Dan Gilbert did eventually accuse LeBron of quitting in that series. But sedated? Seriously? Preposterous. Then remember Game 1, 2014 finals in San Antonio. I was there. That night the air conditioning went out. I don't know what happened. The Heat, speaking of air conditioning, they did lose that game, fell apart in the fourth quarter. And after that game, it was reported that LeBron cramped in the fourth quarter. Really? Nobody else cramped on either team. I don't know. The drama king and his inner circle are the greatest media manipulators in sports history. And then remember what happened the rest of the way. The Heat did win Game 2 in San Antonio, but I guess LeBron was still cramping because he went home and played 2 of the most lifeless NBA Finals games he ever played. Those were 3 and 4. Then they went back to San Antonio and got shot out of the building and closed out in Game 5 and lost that finals 2014 by a record finals margin. Okay, now how about Game 1 of the 2018 finals? Remember this? LeBron had a late jumper from like 17 feet just beyond the free throw line over little Steph Curry. Down 1, a jumper to win it all. Game 1 on the road at Oracle, and instead, of course, passed to George Hill, who missed the second free throw after Clay fouled him. J.R. Smith did track down the free throw rebound, but lost track of time, lost his mind over time. And LeBron sat away from the team before overtime started, pouted, wouldn't shoot for the first 2.5 minutes of an overtime that the Warriors pulled away and won easily in. Then they swept LeBron and the Cavs, and in walked LeBron for his post-game media session after Game 4, wearing a soft cast on his shooting hand. It was laugh out loud comical. I'm sure Rich Paul helped make sure key media members were apprised that LeBron badly injured his right hand, smashing it against the whiteboard in anger after Game 1. Huh? LeBron told the media after Game 4, and I quote, "I pretty much played the last 3 games with a broken hand." You did? What? It sure didn't look like it. I didn't see any flinching, any grimacing, any sign of a broken hand in games 2, 3, and 4. Excuses. Hey, this time LeBron badly needed his sprained MCL excuse because, not exaggerating, if you look hard at his 6 years with the Lakers, he's only now 28-25 in playoff games. 28-25 as a Laker. His record in his last 3 Lakers playoff series, the last 3, is now 2-12. That's LeBron bleeping James, 2-12. Since the bubble, he's now 12-20 in postseason games. 12-20. LeBron bleeping James. I'm not making any of this up. I'm not embellishing. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not nitpicking. I'm boulder picking. Let's just quickly run back through it just to get you up to speed. I'm sure you've lost track. LeBron's first year with the Lakers, he played 55 games. The team went 37-45. That was pre-AD, and that team missed the playoffs. Then came 2020. LeBron got 4 months off, badly needed 4 months off before that playoff bubble started during the pandemic. And he and AD managed to win a Mickey Mouse championship in Orlando, in large part because most teams got sick and tired of being locked in that bubble and just wanted to go home. LeBron smelled an easy chip and pretty much stole the last one he'll ever win. Then remember that first round against Phoenix in 2021. The next year, they're up 2-1, or LeBron's Lakers, Game 4 in LA. LeBron had 6 turnovers and shot 1 of 7 from 3. And the Lakers blew a golden opportunity to go up 3-1 on that Phoenix team. Then they lost Game 5 at Phoenix by 30 points, a game best remembered for, you'll remember this, LeBron heading to the locker room, leaving the bench, heading to the locker room with 5 minutes remaining, presumably because he no longer wanted to associate himself with these Laker losers. In Game 6, the closeout loss in LA, LeBron shot 11 of 26 from the floor, 3 of 10 from 3. It was just ugly. Before that 2022 season out here in LA, LeBron pushed hard for the Lakers to go get Russell Westbrook. Got to have Russ. The same Russ who wound up that season shooting the worst of any player in the entire NBA from the three-point line and finishing second that season in total turnovers to Trae Young. That Lakers team missed the playoffs. And by the way, when that season began, the Lakers had the second best odds to win the NBA championship. Then came 2023. Series victories over the Grizzlies and the Warriors. And then 4 straight chances in the conference finals to win close games, going to the fourth quarters against the eventual champion Denver Nuggets. And in those 4 fourth quarters, LeBron shot 7 of 23 and 1 of 10 from 3. And in the closeout game out here in LA, LeBron had 2 shots to tie in the final seconds, and neither even hit the rim. Not exactly Kobe-esque. Then 2024, first round against those same Nuggets. Out in Denver, LeBron pouted in the fourth quarter of a winnable game. Wouldn't shoot, presumably because he was still raw from being wrongly blamed for his fourth quarter flameouts the year before. I don't know what's going on. He went drama king. Then game 2, still out in Denver, of course. LeBron wound up with a wide open 3 to go up 3 with 16 seconds left. Wide open. It's like a free throw of a 3-point shot. And of course, he LeBricked it. Kobe would have made it. Jordan would have made it with his left hand. Then came this year. In 5 fourth quarters against Minnesota, LeBron shot a combined 9 of 27. That's 33.3%. And from 3, he shot 4 of 13. That's 30.8%. Just awful by all-time greatest NBA scorer standards. Poor man just wasn't born with a clutch gene. LeBron was minus 40 in those 5 fourth quarters, minus 40. And as you probably remember, over one stretch spanning 25 fourth quarter minutes of games 3, 4, and 5, LeBron James inconceivably didn't score a single point. For 25 straight fourth quarter minutes, he did not score a point. Good Lord, the man was born with only a choke gene. Think about this. Please, just stop for a second. Open your mind. In those 5 fourth quarters, LeBron shot only 4 free throws. That after he shot 14 free throws in the first half of game 4. What? He just went tentative, passive, lifeless. He just kept playing hot potato with the basketball, whipping it around the perimeter. Just tried to stay out of harm's way. LeBron bleeping James. Now, I'll give him this. He did make those 4 fourth quarter free throws in the 5 games. I give him that. This season, LeBron shot a career high 78.2% from the free throw line. Before the season, I dared LeBron to shut me up by finally making 80% from the free throw line. Jordan was a career 84% free throw shooter. So way to go, LeBron. 78.2% during this regular season, which finished 51st in the NBA. 51st. But progress in year 22. So, as I just painfully demonstrated, LeBron has been shockingly unsuccessful as a Los Angeles Laker. So I'm just guessing he knew this was coming from me, that I would open some eyes out there among some blind witnesses with his building failure in LA. And LeBron James has a sprained knee requiring a 3 to 5 week recovery. Great job, Rich Paul. Many, many people out there will actually believe you. Though I'm not so sure many of them reside in Laker Nation. Whew.